No one has ever been able to survive through this 3-meter-long tomb passage, because any object over 1 pound will be instantly flattened if it triggers the mechanism. And only by pressing the button at the end of the passage can one successfully proceed to the next stage. The natives, in order to retrieve the treasure buried by their ancestors, tried almost every method, but all ended in failure. However, the omnipotent Da Vinci only pondered for a moment before having an idea. He then took out paper and pen to sketch a diagram, then quickly assembled using available materials. To his surprise, in just a few seconds, he created the world's first self-driven vehicle without power. By simply turning the wheel and winding the spring, this car weighing less than 1 pound can slowly move forward under the force, and Da Vinci controlled the car by pulling on the ropes at both sides to control the direction of the vehicle. Just as the small car was about to smoothly pass through the gravity-sensitive area, unexpectedly, the slope at the end of the passage suddenly blocked its path. Fortunately, the small car finally reached the end. The car lowered its footstand and secured its body. Seeing this, Da Vinci immediately pulled the third rope. As the bamboo pole was raised, the height of the pole just reached the button switch above. Everyone was immediately excited as they passed the first obstacle, but to their surprise, when they passed through the iron gate, what greeted them was a stone bridge only 10 centimeters wide, and a steep cliff with no visible bottom. Da Vinci cautiously led the way across the bridge. When he saw the triangular iron gate at the end, covered in a dense array of lock holes, he immediately realized that the key worn by the queen was the tool to unlock this obstacle. So he took the key from the woman's hand, and confidently inserted the key into the lock hole. But unexpectedly, when he turned the key, the stone bridge under his feet suddenly started retracting rapidly. Clearly, they had chosen the wrong lock hole. Da Vinci quickly examined the situation, and discovered that each lock hole had a different constellation diagram engraved on it. Thinking of how the natives worshipped the sun, he immediately inserted the key into the lock hole with the sun totem. However, the bridge didn't stop, but instead, it continued to retract faster and faster. In a moment of crisis, Da Vinci suddenly realized that the number of lock holes in each row was prime, and the total number of lock holes should be 101, but there were only 100 on the wall, meaning that there must be one more hidden lock hole somewhere. Da Vinci suddenly had an idea. He hurriedly asked his companions to hold onto his feet tightly, while he climbed to the back of the stone bridge, and quickly began feeling around. Sure enough, he found the 101st lock hole here. He hurriedly inserted the key and turned the lock hole.